Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs. I'm Jonathan Friedman, joined alongside John Dustin in the studio today. John, it's always a pleasure to be with you.
Great to be here, Jonathan. Thank you.
Nice to have you. And our next guest up is Pam Oliver. Pam is with Horizon Business Valuations. Welcome, Pam.
Thank you. Good morning.
Great to have you on the show. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about your business and what you do? Obviously, business valuations, but...
Yes, obviously, business valuations. So, Horizon Business Valuations performs business appraisals of privately held companies and litigation support services. I spend a lot of time performing valuations for litigation purposes, whether it is a business divorce or a marital divorce. The family business needs to have a number of value placed on that business or business interest, very similar to real estate. So I will get involved. Usually I get called by the attorney who's heading the case, and I'll get involved in appraising that business so then the parties can do what they need to do and move on. So it's not always a marital divorce, but business partners sometimes will decide that they no longer want to be in a partnership together. So they need to decide on how to sell one or both of their interests, etc.
And you come in as that independent party, really not representing either side, or typically representative of one side or another, or is that, I mean, litigation is complex, obviously, but really looking for somebody to give them some sense of what the business is worth.
By standards and by professional ethics, I'm completely independent in my valuations, and it's most important in the litigation setting. So although I may be hired by one side to determine this value, it is an independent valuation, so that there's no misunderstandings as far as the valuation and whose side I'm working for.
Jonathan, as a business consultant, you probably see this a lot. I think a lot of businesses, whether they're small or corporate governance, they don't even have an idea of what the asset's worth. They have estimates. They might have talked to their buddy at the coffee shop. Do you see a lot of proactive people going out before they're going to sell or well in advance and getting valuations periodically, or is it usually at the 11th hour?
Usually at the 11th hour, but we always like people, business owners that are planning ahead, and they have an exit plan. They're looking to value their business now, so that in the next 3 or 5 years they can execute a plan to sell their business. That is, planning is everything. That's optimal, and we love that. And that is a non-litigation valuation, which I certainly welcome in doing. And when a business owner is planning and thinking ahead in that respect, they can really do a lot to maybe increase the value of their business. Because business valuation, a component of it is assessing risk in that business. So if you can identify risk, which decreases value, then if you can put some plans in place to reduce that risk, then you have the potential of increasing value.